Surah Al-Baqarah, 275. Allah has permitted trade and forbidden interest.
Something super important in trading that we don't talk about enough, the Qareen. So, in Islam, the Qareen is like this companion from the world of jinn that's always trying to lead us down the wrong path. Especially in trading where things move so fast, this unseen companion whispers bad ideas, tempting us to take shortcuts and make money in ways that aren't right. But guess what? As believers, we have the power to overcome this. By learning trading strategies that follow Islamic rules, we can ignore those whispers and achieve real success. And when I say real success, I don't just mean making a lot of money. I mean success that comes with Allah's blessings and by always following His guidance. Imagine this. You find a trading opportunity that promises to make you rich quickly. The Qareen whispers, urging you to jump in without thinking it through or making sure it's halal. It paints a picture of easy money, tempting you to abandon the honest path. This is where your faith is truly tested. Just like Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, resisted huge temptation with his strong faith, we must also resist the allure of shortcuts. Remember what Allah, SWT, says in the Quran, "This worldly life is only a game and a distraction. The real life is in the hereafter, if only they knew." So focus on learning and becoming really good at trading the right way. Find trustworthy teachers who care about both profit and Islamic principles. This path, even though it needs patience and discipline, is the only path that Allah, SWT, blesses. The Qareen loves it when we're impatient and want everything right now. It makes us doubt when profits seem far away, pushing us to abandon our principles for a taste of quick money. But remember, Allah, SWT, tests those He loves. A true believer stays strong, knowing that lasting success in trading, just like in life, needs strong faith and following Allah's guidance. Don't listen to the whispers, they only lead to darkness. Choose the path of knowledge, discipline, and halal earnings, because that's the path lit by Allah's light. Every time you ignore the Qareen's whispers, you become stronger. Every halal trade, even if the profit is small, is a victory not just in the market, but a victory for your soul. The love of money is very strong, my friends, and the Qareen knows this. It makes us want more and more, whispering that we need to get rich quickly. It paints a picture of never-ending wealth, where we're never content. Allah, SWT, reminds us in the Quran, "Woe to every scorner and mocker who collects wealth and continuously counts it." These verses remind us that true wealth isn't about having a ton of money but about being content with what Allah has given us and being grateful for His blessings. The Qareen, in its mission to mislead us, will use this desire for wealth against us, pushing us towards recklessness. It might tell you to risk more than you can afford, to make trades that go against Islamic rules, all for the sake of making as much profit as possible. But remember, true success isn't about getting rich no matter what, it's about earning Allah's pleasure. And we earn Allah's pleasure by following His commands, by being moderate, and by knowing that true sustenance comes only from Him. When the Qareen whispers, urging you to chase every opportunity and put profit above principles, remember the words of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The best of wealth is a tongue that remembers Allah, a grateful heart, and a believing wife who helps him in his faith. Patience, my dear brothers and sisters, is your protection against the Qareen's whispers of greed. Trust in Allah's plan, for He is the provider. Seek His blessings in every trade, and remember that true wealth lies in contentment and gratitude. By resisting the Qareen's whispers of greed and being patient, you not only protect your finances but also cultivate a heart that is happy with what Allah has given you, a heart that finds true richness in His blessings. The Qareen, in its sneaky ways, often tries to make riba, interest, seem like an easy way to get rich. It whispers that taking or giving interest is no big deal, just a simple way to make money. But my dear brothers and sisters, we must remember that Allah, SWT, has clearly forbidden riba, calling it a major sin. The Quran speaks very strongly against riba. Those who charge interest are in the same position as those controlled by the devil's influence. This is because they claim that usury is the same as commerce. However, Allah permits commerce and prohibits usury. Thus, whoever heeds his Lord's admonition and refrains from usury may keep his past earnings, and his judgment rests with Allah. As for those who persist in usury, they will be the residents of hellfire, abiding therein forever. The Qareen, in its attempts to trick us, will try to justify riba, saying it's unavoidable in today's financial world. It might whisper that avoiding riba will limit your choices and hold you back. But remember, dear brothers and sisters, Allah, SWT, is the provider. He is the one who opens doors. When we give up something forbidden for His sake, He opens doors we never thought possible. Trust in His promise, for He never breaks it. Look for halal alternatives, explore Islamic finance options that follow the Quran and Sunnah. It might require more effort, more research, but the peace and blessings that come with following Allah's commands are worth far more than any amount of haram wealth. Every time you resist the temptation of easy money through riba, you strengthen your connection with Allah, SWT. You affirm that your sustenance comes from Him alone, and that His pleasure is your ultimate goal. Being open and honest, my dear brothers and sisters, is the most important thing in Islamic trade. It's the opposite of what the Quran wants, which is to trick and manipulate others for personal gain. The Quran loves secrets, urging you to hide important details, to lie about facts, to take advantage of others for a quick profit. Remember the words of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. The seller and the buyer have the right to keep or return goods as long as they have not parted, or till one of them says to the other, choose, that is, keep or return. This hadith emphasizes the importance of clear communication, of making sure both sides know exactly what's going on. The Quran, however, will tempt you to take advantage of loopholes to put your own gain above the well-being of others. Resist this, dear brothers and sisters. Always be honest and transparent in your dealings. Be upfront about the risks involved, the potential downsides, even if it means losing a deal. Remember, Allah, the Exalted, is the witness. He sees everything, both hidden and open. When you do business with transparency, you not only fulfill an Islamic obligation, but also build trust and respect in the marketplace. People will want to do business with you because they'll know you're a person of integrity, someone who values fairness and honesty. This trust, dear brothers and sisters, is priceless. It shows your character, your commitment to Islamic principles. It becomes a shining light, attracting blessings and paving the way for long-term, sustainable success. The Quran, always the clever deceiver, makes quick riches through speculation, or maysir, seem very attractive. It whispers that gambling on uncertain outcomes is the way to get rich fast, that taking huge risks is okay if you want to make a lot of money. My dear brothers and sisters, remember that Islam forbids maysir in all its forms. Allah the Exalted clearly states in the Quran, O you who believe, intoxicants, gambling, idolatry and divination are abominations of Satan's handiwork. So, abstain from them so that you may prosper. Speculative trading, driven by greed and impulsiveness, often looks a lot like gambling. It encourages ignoring careful analysis, sound risk management, and the principles of halal earning. The Quran, in its deceptive ways, will try to convince you that such risks are necessary, that they are the only way to achieve significant wealth. But remember, dear brothers and sisters, true success lies in aligning your actions with Allah's commands. It lies in taking a long-term perspective, in making calculated decisions based on knowledge and research, not on fleeting emotions, or the Quran's whispers of overnight riches. Focus on building a strong foundation for your trading endeavors. Invest your time and effort in learning, in understanding market dynamics, in developing a sound trading strategy that prioritizes halal earnings and minimizes unnecessary risks. When you resist the Quran's whispers of speculation, you choose the path of discipline, of calculated risk-taking, of seeking halal gains through ethical means. This, dear brothers and sisters, is the path that leads to true success, a success that encompasses both material and spiritual well-being. The world of trading, dear brothers and sisters, is full of ups and downs. The Quran, knowing this very well, uses these emotions against us, making our fears and insecurities stronger, and our greed and impulsiveness even bigger. It whispers doubts when the market goes down, urging you to sell everything in a panic. It fuels your greed during good times, pushing you to make reckless decisions just to make as much profit as possible. Remember the words of Allah the Exalted in the Quran, and obey Allah and His Messenger, and do not quarrel, for then you will be weak in hearts and your power will depart, and be patient. Surely Allah is with those who are as sabirin, the patient ones. Patience, dear brothers and sisters, is your protection against the Quran's emotional manipulation. It helps you to handle the ups and downs of the market, to make rational decisions based on logic and analysis, not on temporary emotions. When fear grips your heart, whispering doubts about your investments, turn to Allah the Exalted in prayer. Seek his guidance, his reassurance, his strength to stay strong in your beliefs. When greed tempts you to chase every opportunity, to risk more than you can afford, remember that this world is temporary. Remember the words of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. True richness is the richness of the soul. Mastering your emotions requires constant effort, a conscious choice to ignore the Qur'an's whispers and seek refuge in Allah's guidance. It requires training your mind to focus on the bigger picture, to make decisions based on sound judgment, not on emotional impulses. By mastering your emotions, you gain control not just over your trading decisions, but over your nafs, your lower self. This, dear brothers and sisters, is a victory that goes far beyond finance, a victory that brings you closer to Allah, the Exalted, and strengthens your spiritual foundation. In the world of trading, dear brothers and sisters, true success isn't just about making or losing money. It's about seeking Allah's blessings in everything we do. It's about making sure our actions follow the Quran and Sunnah, always asking for His guidance, and silencing the whispers of the Qur'an that try to lead us astray. Make reciting Surah Al-Falaq and Surah An-Nas a daily habit, seeking protection from the whispers of the Qur'an and the evil around us. Remember, our strength comes from our connection with Allah the Exalted, from our unwavering faith that He is the provider, and that true success comes only from Him. So trade with knowledge, trade with integrity, trade with patience and discipline. Let every action be a testament to your faith, a reflection of your commitment to Islamic principles. By doing so, you will not only achieve success in this world, but you will also secure a place in the hereafter, a place of eternal peace and blessings.
The strong one is not the one who overcomes others, but the one who controls himself in anger. Sahih al-Bukhari, Hadith number 6114.